Hi, welcome to English 205, the summer online edition. Now, English 205 is called Critical Thinking Intermediate Composition. So you can imagine what's going on here. We're going to be doing a lot of work on writing essays that are, shall we say, a bit more sophisticated than what you might have done in English 101 or its equivalent. So coming into this course, I expect most of you have some experience with writing compositions. We're going to build on that experience in terms of, again, critical thinking skills, doing more serious research than perhaps was required in English 101, and taking on different kinds of writing and different kinds of argument. Okay. So there's a lot going on, and in a summer session, there's good things and bad things. Because we're an online asynchronous environment, you basically get to choose when you work. Now, there are specific due dates for all the materials, so you do have to get things done by a certain day. It's not a self-paced class in that respect. It's not you can do the whole thing in 3 days or something like that. There are a number of activities that we're going to be doing. One, which is super important, are weekly discussion threads. So I'll be posting on Monday or perhaps even Sunday night the topic for each week. You have until Wednesday, 11:59 p.m., right before midnight, to write an initial comment that is in response to whatever that particular discussion topic is. Okay. Those responses should be about 350 to 500 words in length, so fairly substantial. Then you have 2 additional days until Friday, 11:59 p.m., to write comments or responses in reply to comments by your peers. Okay. So there are basically 2 due dates. Now, the reason I mention this and emphasize this is if you are a very, shall we say, tech-savvy young person who tends to use the Canvas app, you will only see a due date for the second day, for the Friday. And if you miss the Wednesday, guess what? I have no pity. So follow the instructions, follow my directions. There are 2 due dates for every discussion thread. You're hearing that now. I also mentioned it in the syllabus, and it'll be in the instructions for each and every discussion. So, right, no excuses. Now, one of the things about this class is that there are, as I said, a lot that has to be done in a very short period of time. So do not procrastinate. Plan your work accordingly. Once we get into this, you'll see that basically I have a pattern of when things are due, right? And with the exception of when a holiday might fall in the way, generally speaking, these patterns are pretty consistent. Discussion threads are due on Wednesdays and Fridays. Most of the essays themselves are due on a Monday, so you get the weekend to finish up your final draft on an essay, except for the very last essay of the semester where we don't get that benefit of a final weekend. We have to end on a Friday. So there you go with that. But I just want to emphasize that. What I want to emphasize most of all is communication. One of the things that makes a big difference is if you're having trouble, contact me. Email, I have my district email address, which is on the syllabus. And also Canvas has a messaging system. Okay. So if you ever have a problem or question, please use one of those 2 ways, if not both, to contact me. During the summer, there are no regular office hours, but there are times when I'm available, and if we can find a mutually agreeable time, we can Zoom a meeting. I have done that many times for students, and I appreciate that because it's actually an opportunity to personally interact, which, quite frankly, is one thing that I miss when we do teach online. Okay. So my advice at this point, if you're just beginning this semester, is read through the syllabus if you haven't done so already. Get started on the first discussion thread. Take a look at the first assignment sheet, which will be posted very shortly if it's not posted already, and get started. I really hope that you have a wonderful semester. Take care.